Hello YouTube, we are back checking out Standard again now that mid is here, and we are checking out Andre Beatrice's mono white list that took 4th at the last weekend of SCG 5K. So it's your normal mono white. We're going to see how it plays on the ladder now that mono green and Is It Turns are dominating. Can it hold its own? Let's find out. Alright, we are on the play. Looks good. We have an interesting hand. Nice aggressive start, followed up by some removal from Bril Cathar. Also pump the team with Intrepid Adversary later on. So I think it probably makes sense to go Usher first. Get the damage in. Always threaten to make a token with Faceless Haven, but I'm probably just going to play Sentinel. When it starts with an eye twitch, that is annoying. I think we don't want to give them a free learn effect here, so we're just going to play the Sentinel. Pass the turn. Already off to an awkward start. Opponent had a very nice turn one play. And I do think that the snow-covered swamp matchup is a tricky one. Oh boy. They're just going to attack here. Gonna send if they want to take the trade now, they can. They didn't do anything on 2. Out of a removal spell. Plenty of those in the format. Make the 1-1. One gets to learn. Maybe they're going to get environmental sciences, hit their next land drop. As they go for. This is going to be kind of a slow roll if they choose to do that now. Means that they probably don't have another play. They could have another eye twitch though. No, okay. Play tap land. I think we just play the aspirant out. It's the best thing we have. Putting the token on, or the counter onto the sentinel because we can give it hexproof. We're going to get rid of their eye twitch. Stuck on 2 lands. That's rough. That is rough for any deck. So we have some game here. I think my opponent doesn't have much in their hand, but okay. Well, they're not really doing much. That's probably good for me. I'm gonna put the counter on Sun Gold Sentinel. Gets us out of like creeping chill range. It's pretty nice. We are dealing a lot of damage to them. Down to 7. They're dead on board. We do have a Faceless Haven to eventually start hitting them. We need to get more snow mana, but this could be worse. I'm gonna play as Loloth. Okay. Spideys. Alright, so we have a few choices here. I think the best choice is probably just to play Interpret Adversary and then buff the team. So we could play Brutal Cathar, snipe one of their 2/1s. I think this is a better play, the Interpret Adversary, because we have multiples. I guess I could have made Sun Gold Sentinel unblockable by black creatures. Could have got my opponent to 1 life. I guess would have kind of turned off Loth, but that is that. We made this play. What do we want to put the counter? Probably on the token. Yeah, okay. So what we can do is send the aspirant over there, send this there, and this there. That way, if we draw a snow mana, we can just kill them with Faceless Haven if they board wipe or something. So they go to 4. Now they can do -3 on Loth again to get more blockers. They are in a tough spot, no doubt. This also doesn't let them actually do like blood on the snow and get anything back, right? So that's maybe a plus to not killing Loth. So I think if they wanted her dead, they would have blocked differently. So tricky, tricky, tricky. You know, it's but there's a lot of cards in hand, right? And they haven't been doing much, so they probably have a lot of expensive stuff if we have to wager. They could. Okay, they make the spiders. Goldspan, attack. Okay. Well, okay, if they do this, if they don't kill the sentinel, we just win, right? They didn't attack. So what we do is Sun Gold or black first. And then red. We kill them. Nice. Okay. Strange sequence there. I guess maybe they just didn't have anything. Okay, we know what we're playing though. Playing Rakdos control, kind of. So probably don't need these portable holes. Dane's probably gonna be good because it's gonna make other lands come untapped, gonna tax their board wipes, things like that. Thar seems kind of fragile to me. I think I want to take those out. We put in Guardian of the Faith to dodge board wipes or removal. Phase my stuff out. That same reason I'm a bit suspicious of Maw of the Skyclaves. Just feel like we put a lot of eggs in one basket, especially on the draw. Like, better just protect the team. Okay. No turn 1 play, but we do have a Redain on turn 3, which would be nice. Also have the Sun Gold Sentinel. We have some plays, some early plays. Opponent starts with a swamp, another swamp. We find another Sentinel. I think it's probably going to die quickly. No? Okay. Maybe we'll do that after the fact. There it is, the Inferno Grasp. They take some damage though. That's nice at least. Question then becomes, what do we want to run out now? I think now we run out the Spellbinder. Get to tax their hand and see what they're working with. They have a Meat Hook, Goldspan, Loth. I think we take the Meat Hook. I don't have any creatures for this. Loth is still a bit away. You can play Redain next turn to make it even more expensive. Play an Usher. Let's go aggro out. So they drew a mountain, Snuck-Over Mountain to be specific. They're pretty good because they can Goldspan, get some treasure going. Can't really deal with the dragon right now, but we can really go hard at them. The Intrepid Adversary pumping the team. But also, okay, they just had enough. That's a tough start. Okay, we go first. Have the Usher, have the Sun Gold Sentinel, and a Faceless Haven, but a lot of lands. My opponent mulligans. That could be crucial here. Be crucial to success. Okay, off to a roaring start with that Usher. Opponent. Okay, they play a Pathway. Interesting, we're gonna run out the Haven. Go to combat, attack for 2. Get that Sentinel going. This could be the Selesnya ramp deck. We have a Lotus Cobra. Stonebinder's familiar. I think we're just gonna go face here. They want to trade their Cobra for one of my guys. That's fine. I don't think they will though. They're going for the ramp. Boast to make a 1/1. Okay, so what's coming now? They're gonna have access to at least 4 mana if they have a land. They do. Okay, so it could be a Chariot, it could be a Felidar Retreat. Okay, it is a Chariot. Okay. And another Faceless Haven. This is interesting. Could attack with a Haven here, probably trade with a Chariot or one of their tokens. Or we just play the Sun Gold Sentinel. I think we just attack with the Sun Gold Sentinel. we get some counters on it, might be able to race him, but definitely going to be tough. Glad I have this token though, I can chump the chariot for turn. It's also possible though if they just play another color creature, right? Could play the Felidar Retreat and then like play a land to get a token to 2/2. I'd have to pay twice the cost to get through. I mean, I could do that. That is something that's possible. I'd also love to draw another Sentinel. That would be pretty nice. One plays Heated Debate on the Usher. Sure. Glad I kept that 2 mana up. Okay, opponent, they're probably going to animate the Chariot, attack the cat and the Chariot, copying a cat. Yeah, well, okay. I guess if they do that, they can block with their token they're going to make here. And don't even attack with the other one. Now we're not going to block. Keep playing it cool. Okay, they play another land. So are they going to use the mana for Lotus Cobra? What? Oh, you can only activate. I see. I see. It was a Coven ability. Very important. Gotta know the cards. That was a rough one. That was a rough one, no doubt. Okay. So I think we put in some Redains. Maul's probably gonna be actually pretty good here. And putting in the other Mauls because we saw that they gummed up the ground pretty quick and getting that extra toughness, I think it's going to be pretty important. We saw Heated Debate there, so that's 4 damage. Also saw their like Sacred Flame that deal 2, draw 2 with flash, or deal 2, gain 2 with flashback. This looks like a pretty gas hand. We have Aspirants, double Aspirant, that's pretty nice. We also have 2 1-drops, and we have an Apparition. I'm gonna start with the Usher like we did last time. And it starts with a red source, a little scary. You Spikefield Hazard it, sure. And a Maul the Skyclays. We're gonna run out the Aspirant. They have that Sacred Flame spell, so be it. What they do. Burning Hands, okay. Damage, sure. Okay, we're gonna run out the Familiar, and Aspirant, put the counter on the Familiar. Spread out the threats. Maybe Spellbinder here. Make them decide between killing my thing or getting attacked. Okay, the Heated Debate. Aspirant, sure. Let's meet Maul, probably safely next turn. Starnheim Unleashed, Reconstruct History. They can't play... Okay, what are they going to get? You get back an instant? This is going to buff Familiar when he gets exiled. I think we just exile Starnheim though. Like if they take their turn to play Reconstruct History, it's so slow. I would play Ranger class, sure. Small here on the Familiar. Thank my opponent. So you don't quite have them dead, right? They're going to go to 1 if they don't deal with my threats here. That's a little unfortunate. Probably going to mean they get an extra turn here. And tap and maybe do something. That they're thinking about doing Reconstruct History, but okay, they've had enough. Go to game 3. Okay. I was going to go here. Archon of America would be interesting, but it might slow me down too much. I do wonder if Cathar Commando is intended to flash in here and snipe any pesky cat cars that are running around. Probably is. That's probably what it's meant for. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to cut in its place. One goes first. Aspirant, Maul, Skyclave. A little slow. I'm gonna try to keep it, I think. I think opponent has that 1 mana deal 1 damage to something. Make them at least have to think about what they're doing. Have calls. It's gonna play the Chaplain here. These are gonna have to use their 1 mana kill something spell to get around the ward cost. They can't use the Searing Flame spell. But they choose not to kill it, that's fine. Could put a Maul on there, then that might be interesting. Find another Maul. I think we are gonna play Adeline though. They could Heated Debate, snipe it, deal 4 damage, but if we get combat, we get to make a token. Yeah, okay, they have Heated Debate, sure. To attack the Chaplain. So they have something on 1, 2, and 3 then. Kind of determined. One plays Ranger class, sure. So we could attack here, try to animate Chaplain from the grave. Could use Maul the Skyclave to attach the it to Chaplain, but I think they have that Spikefield Hazard spell ready and waiting. I think what I'm gonna do is just Skyclave Apparition, snipe their Ranger class. Wait for them to tap out to really commit to the board with one of these. If they have Burning Hands, then they have Burning Hands. They don't use it. Very interesting. Or they're just full command, mind gaming me, full control. It's the Lotus Cobra. They're gonna play a land now. Seems like a weird play otherwise. So it seems like good to play it sooner if you had Lotus Cobra. They attack me. I guess that makes sense. No blocks. I think what we do here is we go Maul the Skyclaves on Skyclave Apparition. Because they had that stop on 1. I really think they got something. Okay, they have Burning Hands. Sure. Get a 2-2. We get to play Luminarch Aspirant, give the Chaplain a token, counter. We can attack here. I don't think they're going to block, but if they do, we take... Okay, but they don't, so... Irrelevant. Now we can equip it with, I guess, multiple Skyclaves and start hitting them. So they have 5 power, or 6 power on the board, excuse me, so they can race pretty well. Like, yep, okay, so they had the hazard, yep. Land Liberator, that's a good one. Back for 4. Next turn we can play the Maul and animate. So I think this turn we just animate and attack. interesting deck from the opponent, like Naya mid-range, kind of. Okay, so they block. And then they destroy, sure. I guess we just attach now. It's hard of them to kill. We are in a little trouble, I think. I think what my opponent has. They're going to win the race, right? Well, I guess not. They play another Lotus Cobra. It's not going to really help all that much if they don't have lands. They do have lands. Okay, so they have one card left. They could use some of this mana to animate their den, but they choose not to. Renin 7. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That's a rough one. Okay, so we need something to kill that token. Intrepid Adversary is actually a very good card here. So I guess we just attack. Go face because we have to kill him. This also shuts down all their 2/2s as well. So that's huge. Into Cat Car and 2 Burning Hands. Have the pathway in hand though from that +1. Another land though. Mana. Like I said, they could animate this Den of the Bugbear. Yep, they do. Attack with that, but if they do, they get to well, they make a token. I can block that and just gain life. So I end up advantaged in the exchange. When it's got a little salty. Go face again. Well, actually, I think I have to kill Ren here. Or at least make it so that they yeah, so they can't -3 and they get a double block in. A ranger class, sure. Get to what, level 2 right now? Oh no, I think to level 3. We're not trouble per se, but gotta end this game quick. If they attack here, 1 token. Don't want to block. Go to 11. Okay, with a Frost Dragon. Too shabby. For 8 in the air. Go to 1. Can move the Maul over to the adversary. Reduces us by a blocker, but I think having a 7/5 first striker is going to be pretty good here. Especially one with lifelink. Chaplain's well out of range of their removal, but okay, they make 2 angels. Okay. That does change things, huh? Does get their stuff indestructible. Back with the 7/7. Three 3. Probably shouldn't attack with that 3/3. Yeah, but they've done it. Walk over there, gain my life. Okay, go to 10. So I guess what we could do is animate Cave of the Frost Dragon. Put the counter on it, attack with both it and this. They have to block, go up to 17. They can play things from the top of their library. We do have this Chaplain of the Alms, though. They're going to crack back for 5, 9, 11, 19 damage. So we have to block. No, we could, though. I guess 20 damage. So if we jump here, block over here, that would get like 10 damage, so it would be fine. I think we just go for it. Make the cave. Oh, right, it gets buffed. So we can even put the counter somewhere else if we wanted to. Do we want to? I guess we could put it on the aspirant so we can block better. I guess no, we should put it on the adversary so we can gain more life. God, this buffed everything. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, so they're gonna block here. Door. 18. Angels are gone. Okay, Prosperous Innkeeper, so that it gains some life. Potentially, if they keep playing creatures. If they brick, it's not going to be important. Outland Liberator, okay. That's a creature. I can snipe my Maul. We still have our 5/6 dragon coming for him. Well, I guess they do have this 8/8 here. Foretell something. A really good hit for them, man. Close game. If they attack with that 8/8, it's over. But if they do, no, they don't. Okay. Hmm. You just attack with the chaplain. Force them to block. They either lose something or kill the chaplain. I think we do that. I think we animate the dragon. Put a counter on it. Okay, so the chaplain dies. Maybe. Okay, yep, it dies. Now we get a second flyer. Also gives myself a ward, but probably not too relevant now. But I'm gonna snipe them all. Sure. Yep. But it has one turn to find something. Or kill me, I guess. Always the alternative. Oh, a lot of mana. What are they doing? Scared. 7 mana? Or 9 mana? Is it an X spell? Trolling? 10 mana? 11 mana? Starnheim for 5? That's a pretty good one. When did they even foretell that? I guess maybe like last turn or 2 turns ago. Oh man, I think they got us. Take a game and we'll see if they got me.